We all need to do a business. We are told that we are supposed to be entrepreneurs, be it at school, be it at home, or be it at any place. Everybody is talking about business. But when it comes to doing the business, which business? Chapati.
If you are one of those out there who would like to know about how to do different types of businesses in this Zambian context, this is the right program for you. And it is called Which Business? Just here on Developcom Web TV. So with me right now, I'm going to interview and interact with one of our guests right here in Kaunda Square Market. Without further ado, Mr. Max, good morning.
Morning, how are you, sir?
I'm okay. Thanks very much for giving us this opportunity to discuss with you.
It's a pleasure for me as well.
Like I stated, we are in the business of trying to explore how business or which business somebody can begin or can start, since we are always being told we should go the entrepreneurial way. As you are aware, not everybody is able to actually get gainful employment.
Yes.
So you are one of such people who are an inspiration for some of us to say, okay, this business that you've started, not everybody is starting it, but just give us a bit of some background. What do you call this business?
Okay, basically this business, you can call it how you want it.
Yes.
But for me, I call it Chapati business.
Okay, so thank you very much, Mr. Max. So in this business, the Chapati business, what are the products that you really like put out there? What are the products that you sell?
Okay, basically, as I mentioned, we make chapati. It's a simple chapati where we use eggs, and the dough flour.
Yes.
And then what else? Tomatoes, onions, and then when making that chapati, others recommend to say, okay, me I don't want tomatoes, I don't want what. So you make it the way the customer wants it,
According to what they want.
Yes.
Okay.
So
basically, what you're saying is that there's only one product line here, which is the chapati. But with a chapati, it can come with chili, it can come with either vegetable or no vegetable.
Anything that you want.
But the main product is really just the chapati.
And then we even make fries.
You also make fries.
Yes, we make fries. So even on the chapati, we went as far as, introducing fries on the chapati so that it can be unique.
Okay, great.
And then furthermore, we even introduced putting chicken, putting sausage on the chapati.
Isn't it just another version of shawarma?
Exactly, something like that, if you can call it like that. For me,
a localized shawarma.
Yes, it's a street shawarma. We'll put it like that.
Okay, a street shawarma. Okay.
Yes. First of all, we prepare the dough.
Okay.
This thing, it's called a dough. Chapati dough. This thing.
That's a chapati dough.
Yes. And then we use what else? Ingredients like cooking oil.
Yes.
After cooking oil, we use what else? Like I mentioned, tomatoes.
Okay.
Tomatoes. What else? We use onions. Okay.
Great.
After we're done with putting those things together, we mix them with the eggs.
Okay.
Actually. So after mixing the tomatoes and the onions together with the eggs, and then we start making that chapati. After the chapati is ready, you start getting the ingredients. Like there's a chili sauce, there's top sweet chili sauce, there's this is tomato sauce, there's also chip sauce, there's a garlic sauce, there's a mustard sauce, there's also barbecue sauce. Yes. Those are the ingredients that we use.
Okay. And how many cups do you need? I can see you've got 2 cups there.
Okay, need 2 cups actually. One is for mixing the egg and the onions and the tomatoes. The other one is just for water, reserved water.
Okay.
So the reserved water, the use of the reserved water is if this thing is too hot, you want to cool it. you use water. That's what we do.
All right. And then, in terms of equipment, can you just describe to us the equipment that you use? I can see, what do you call this?
This is a frying pan.
It's a frying pan?
Yes, special pan for chapati, just for chapati.
You can't use it for any other purpose?
No, just chapati.
Okay.
And then we even have this brazier.
Yeah. Okay.
Also use a fryer. Yes, a deep fryer. Yes.
That's
For the fries, the sausage, anything that I want to fry.
Okay, great. And then you have the knives, of course, I can see.
Yeah, like I mentioned the cabbage and everything, right? Yeah, we make this as in part of the chapati. And then...
What do you use to cut the cabbage?
I use this potato peel.
A potato peel.
Yes.
Does the job quite
Perfect job. And then the fries.
Oh, great.
Fries, yeah.
Then in terms of equipment, I can see this is also part of it.
Yes, that's part of the... Yeah. So, this is... okay, this is a roller.
Yes.
Yeah, actually for rolling the dough. And then this is the base where we roll the dough.
Okay.
Yes. And then, as you can see, I was preparing the flour right now.
So we have discussed about this very, very encouraging business as regards the sauces, the dough, and the equipment. Now, Mr. Max, I would like to find out how easy is it to source these equipment, including the supplies. So we'll start with the equipment, the mbaula, the pan.
The brazier and the pan, you can just access them in town. Just I think that's a city market, somewhere there, where they make these iron sheets and everything. Yes, that's where you can access these too. Even this, you find them that side as well.
In town.
Yes. And then talking of
just before you go that side, how affordable are they? Let's say, for instance, for the pan and for the brazier.
These things are affordable. They're as low as $250 a set.
That's for the pan.
Just for the pan and the brazier.
Or
$250.
they go together, pan and the brazier.
Yes. So, if at all you want to buy the pan separately, to be slightly expensive.
So you have to buy them as a set.
As a set, it becomes cheap.
Oh, great.
So if you're buying the pan on its own, they'll sell you at 200, just as a pan.
Yeah.
And then for the brazier, they'll sell you at 200 as well, which makes it 400.
Yeah.
Yes.
And in terms of the wooden,
This
chopping board and the roller.
The chopping board and the roller, these are just basically costing something like 150, just a set like that.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
great. All right.
So meaning they're affordable.
All right.
Everyone can afford.
Everyone can afford. Okay. Now coming to the supplies. For instance, let's just hypothetically say somebody has gotten the equipment. Now you need to start the business.
Yes.
In terms of supplies, how readily available are they?
Okay, these supplies, they're readily available. Like as I've mentioned, when getting these things, it's easier to get them as well because they are found almost in the same place. So you go to city market, you find these ingredients. The questions that you can ask for ingredients when you go there are only things like for the seller to give you an insight in terms of these supplies. Say, what supplies can I use regarding a certain business? Making a chapati. What supplies can I use?
So they'll be able to tell you, so what you need is
they'll
this.
tell you to say, okay, you can mix this, you can mix that. People for shawarma, they even use this. You can also use it.
So you can actually make up your own recipe
You
from here.
can make anything, any recipe that you want. You can mix them if you want.
Okay. No, that's great. Very interesting indeed. So in terms of the flour, the sauces, can you just give us an insight? What are the price ranges like for flour?
Okay, for flour doesn't have a specific price. It ranges, yes, like that.
Okay.
So today you might buy, okay, as of now, me, I'm buying like a 50 kg. I'm managing a 50 kg. So a 50 kg right now you buy it at 1,020 kwacha or something.
Oh.
Yes. Others are selling it more than that.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Did you start with buying 50 kg or
no,
did you start?
I started with a 25 kg.
Okay.
That's
So
what I
now-
started with.
So now you have grown.
I've grown up to reaching to 50 kg.
And how many bags do you buy in a month for 50 kg?
In a month, I buy about 2. Yes.
So that's about 100 kg. The business must be doing very fine.
Exactly. You just have to be,
Consistent.
innovative. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the flour. We've talked about the sauces. Which other thing do we? Oh, the
So
cooking oil.
You talked of the price range for these things,
Yes.
like the ingredients. So for these sauces, the price range is ranging from 70 kwacha, 60 and above, somewhere.
For each
these,
bottle?
yes, for each bottle, 60 and above. But there are others that are selling in huge quantities, of which I haven't accessed them, but I have an idea.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright. But so far, if you have all these ingredients together, you are still able to make a profit.
I'm still able to make a profit.
Because I am very quite sure, because I usually have these chapatis as my either breakfast or lunch sometimes. So as of 2 weeks ago, chapati was about 10 kwacha.
Yes.
But now the prices have changed. What
Prices.
has caused the fluctuation in the prices?
The ingredients, the flour and everything, just to come up with that chapati, the prices are fluctuating by the day. So you find that you go today, I find this, I even forgot to mention this mayonnaise.
Yes, the mayonnaise.
Today I find it at 50 kwacha. Let me go there next week, I'll find it at 60 or 55, those ranges. So that's what's causing the prices to fluctuate. And then you look at tomatoes and onions, they are also fluctuating like that, the prices.
Chapati.
So, Mr. Max, thank you very much for running us through. You've shown us the sources, you've shown us the equipment that you use, including the roller and the dough. If somebody is supposed to start this business, what skills do you think they need for them to be successful?
Okay, necessarily for me, I don't think it's all about the skill. You just have to be passionate about what you want. Okay, for me, I didn't know about this business, but basically because I had interest of knowing to say, okay, I really want to learn.
Yes.
Okay, so with that motive of wanting to learn, I had to learn how to make it. One step at a time. I was just being taught to say, okay, do this, do that, just like that, and then it became what you call a skill. And then this is what I'm able to do now.
Yeah, I think that's very interesting, because as I came yesterday, I found quite a number of people. So I think
Exactly.
one of the skills that maybe you might not realize you have is that you've got very good customer care and customer service skills.
Thank you very
You are
much.
very, very welcoming, and I think people are finding you very, very hospitable. That's what I saw yesterday.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, so for in terms of any other skills that you might think you might need for somebody to be successful, is there any other skill that you think is really, really important?
I think the main important
Financial-
one is
Financial
all, I think
skills,
not necessarily financial. I think communication skill
communication
is
skills.
very important.
Okay.
How you talk to
Makamba,
people.
Chinyanja, Chibemba.
Yeah, you talk to everyone according to how they talk to you.
Yes. Okay.
So you don't just subject to say, okay, I'll just be using English. No, you talk to everyone. Any language.
Another aspect that we'd like to find out is what are the legal requirements that you're required to adhere to? Are there any council levies? Are there any specific licenses that you need to get before you start doing this business?
Okay, for this business, yes, you need a license. Like they call it a food permit.
Yes.
Once you have that, you're able to run this. Because as you are running this, you'll be expanding. And then you start calling it the fast food, meaning you're doing a lot of things.
Yeah.
And then we are dealing with health at the end of the day. People need to eat clean food. They need to inspect that. Yes.
So we talked about that permit for food handling. Any other levies that the council charges you?
the council, for the council, we usually pay daily levy in the market. So every day you pay something. You pay like a 3 kwacha every day.
Like a 3 kwacha every day.
Every day you pay 3 kwacha.
Doesn't that make the cost of doing business high?
Not necessarily. I think it's
a fair levy.
It's a fair levy for now. Yes, it's a fair levy. Because when you go to other places, like you go to, I don't know if it's a town or you go to Mtendere, the levy is like 5 kwacha. Yes.
Let's delve into some other aspect of this business as well. For instance, if you are to encourage somebody to start this business, how much capital would be required?
Okay, capital that will be required, including everything that I've mentioned.
Yes.
Everything that I've mentioned. Okay, let me just
break it down.
Yes. For me, how I started, I just started with this and this, without the fryer, because by then the fryer was expensive for me. Okay. So okay, fine. For this, like I mentioned, 250, and then the ingredients, all I had was tomato sauce and chili. And then as time went by, I started finding out more about the ingredients. Then I started just getting them. So basically, the total amount I think one would need would be like even a 2,000. A 2,000 would be enough.
Okay. Just for you to get started.
Yes, to get started, the 2,000, 2,000 and above would be enough.
Okay.
Yes.
So in terms of, let's say for instance, profit per day, I know it's dependent on your target, but how much would you say one would make in a day?
Okay, on that one, if you, okay, how you measure the profit margin is you look at the tray of eggs. That tray of eggs should be able to give you something at the end of the day. Out of that tray of eggs, you should be able to calculate to say, okay, since I bought that, let's say I bought that at 50 kwacha, and then I sell it off, I make something like a 250, which is just okay. Then I've made something.
Yes.
Meaning, without these fries and everything, I've made a profit. But if I'm using the fries and everything, that means I'm supposed to make more than that.
The price of the chapati is actually going to go a little bit higher.
Exactly. For me to get something.
So, for instance, we can say, okay, 250 per day, then times 5. That would be a weekly income approximation.
Approximately, that would be, that would be.
Would you say that is a fair estimation to say, okay, 300 kwacha per day, 250, 300, then let's say if it's 300 times 5, that's 1.5 per week.
Depending on how the business is.
Yes, okay.
If I can put it like that, depending on how the business is. For now, the business has, gone down. Yes. So for here, it's 3 kwacha, so it's fair for me. Yes.
Oh, that's good. Okay, so we can discuss more about the profitability and the margins, including the labor. If you're not here, who helps you, or are you alone?
Okay. I cannot say I'm really alone, because my nephew actually is the one who was doing this at some point, just teaching me. Okay, so when I'm in town looking for products and everything, he stands in for me.
Okay, great.
So he stands in for me, and then when I come back, I just check out everything, then I give him something at the end of the day for his labor.
We've talked about the positive side of this business,
yes.
But for every business, there's always a challenge. What are some of the challenges that you feel are inhibiting you from actually growing or expanding? Or what are some of the challenges that you might have faced when you were first beginning this business?
Okay, for me the challenges that I had faced at first when starting this business was trying to measure the profit first. So I didn't know how much I was making in maybe even a tray of eggs. So I had a challenge where I just had to sit down first and then start measuring things one by one, and then I came up with a margin to say, okay, I think this is what I'm making now. And then one step at a time, like I said, growing, I told myself to say, I need to be making more than that. Yes, if someone is able to run a business and they're making this, I can also do it, just like that. And then some other challenges are, like we are facing, right now we are facing load shedding. So it takes much more of our time. You get? So when I'm preparing this, there's no light, so it becomes a challenge again.
Okay, so I mean, like let's say for instance, your operating hours are actually shortened.
Yes.
Oh, no electricity.
Yes, no electricity.
Any other challenges that you can share with us?
For me, I think basically those are the challenges.
Those are the major challenges.
Chapati, chapati, chapati.